Well, well, well. Welcome.
Hello.
I decided to come on here because I have a few things I want to vent about. Really, not a few things, just one. The Essence fiasco. I must say, I am highly disappointed in Essence. And the reason I am disappointed is because of their decision to not sever ties with Target. Now, I understand that they had contractual obligations as to why they could not sever ties and the domino effect of what could happen after that. But the reason I'm so upset is because Essence was built by Black women. The readership following them, supporting them from print to digital, Black women all along the way. And when Black women needed Essence the most, in light of Target's decisions regarding DEI, amongst other things, they let us down. Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but I was upset. And to say that, oh, well, we would have lost so much money and there would have been all of these legal, liabilities. To me, the whole purpose of a protest and a boycott, it's going to cost you something. Let me tell you something. I loved Target, faithfully at Target up and down the aisles, and I didn't need nothing but in there because I loved it so much. Spent my Saturday mornings there, Sunday mornings after my coffee, straight to Target without fail, not needing nothing. And yeah, I had the same complaints. I go in there if I needed one thing and I come out with 100. And so it cost me something to not go to Target. And I'm not trying to sound willy-nilly and make it all about, oh, what is it about what's poor Jasmine gonna do on a Saturday morning? It was more than that. It was a part of my routine.
Yeah.
I looked forward to seeing what collaboration they were gonna have in the fashion section and what new lipstick the Lip Bar was gonna have there, like all the things. So when there was a decision made that, we were no longer supporting Target, at first, and we had this conversation many
Mhm.
times, maybe if we sneak in, nobody will see us.
Yeah.
And then I felt like a cheater.
Yeah.
I felt like a fraud. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I never did it, but I thought about it. And nobody knew my thoughts. But on the inside, I felt like I would be letting my sisters down if I did that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to understand what part of boycott and sisterhood does Essence not get?
Yeah. I
Where's the solidarity? No, go
I'll cut
ahead.
that
I'm just
out. I'll
I'm
cut
I'm
that
I'm
out.
so irritated by it because I understand from a corporate standpoint that Essence was like, "Listen, we have a contract in place, and if we would have supported you. We would
Yeah.
have, knowing Black women, the way we came together when we got on that phone call when we were talking about voting, 92%.
Yeah.
We all could have put some nickels together. We could have helped. I get it. I don't know what kind of money was involved with Target and the sponsorship, but when Black women said, we don't want to support that. Now, there are conflicting stories about how many people showed up. I don't know because I didn't go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't count the numbers and I don't know. But I know a lot of people didn't go. So I don't know that you can compare this year's numbers to last year's or the year before. I don't know, but I saw what my sisters were talking about online. And it was, we're not going. And I was proud, but irritated when I saw Essence was like, we still gonna keep Target. Are you crazy? It's like a slap in the face to Black women. And I don't know if it's a rumor, but I heard that Target had a board meeting. And you know what they did? They thumbed their nose up
Yeah.
at the boycott and what Black women had decided to do. So to me, even if the initial thought was, we gotta hold true to this contract, as soon as you heard about that, I would have been like, how dare them laugh in our faces and say that it doesn't matter still.
Yeah.
Highly problematic for me. What say you?
I am very upset about it as well. For a number of reasons. I'm as somebody who has gotten in trouble a lot due to sponsorship situations. We all know how sponsorships work, and the fact that the election was in November and you knew the outcome, and that's when a lot of companies you started knowing, like the companies that backed the election and the whole DEI thing, and even when you know somebody went and actually became the president and the whole DEI thing came about. That was back in February. You had time to get a big sponsor.
Well,
I'm
I think
sure. And I feel like the fact that I feel like they also kept it a secret because you being in radio by this time, you've had a few spots and stuff like that, and it hasn't been anything. And what I hear too is that a lot of the activation was hidden as well. So it's almost like they knew they did something wrong, but they still decided
yeah, I think they
to
were
keep
probably
it.
trying to save face. But regardless of if they had time to get another sponsor, I think they're trying to say that to sever ties with a sponsor that they had a contract with would have cost them something. And what I'm saying is, we never lost faith in Essence, but Essence lost faith in
Yeah.
us because they did not believe that we would come to try to save them,
Yeah.
that we would not be successful. So for me, my issue is we believed in Essence, but Essence didn't believe in us.
Yeah.
That's my problem. So to have a magazine that is for women of color, every article, every ad, every piece of advice, right?
Yeah.
It's for black and brown women.
Yeah.
What do you tell us now? For years, you've told us about our power. You've told us about our sisterhood. You told us about our stick to itiveness and our perseverance and how to fight. But when it came time to fight, you didn't fight.
That's the whole point of a boycott. You gotta be uncomfortable.
Where were you when we
Yeah.
needed you? We were in the
Yeah.
trenches. We're still in the trenches. I've still not been to Target.
Yeah. Me too.
And every Saturday I get the shakes. But I know I made a vow. I made a commitment with my sisters who said we not doing Target. Not until they do right by us. Now, I don't know what the fallout is going to be for Essence in the wake of this. People will possibly still ride with Essence. I don't know, but I think it was a big decision to say we will not go to one of the biggest events for Black women every year. I'm sure there are women who save up for it every year who can't wait because of, reunions with old friends and people that they met at prior events. And this could have been somebody's only vacation. So to sacrifice that to say, I'm not going because
Yeah.
they're
It's
not doing
really.
right by us. I just don't understand the inability to see the bigger picture. I just don't understand you, Essence. I don't understand what happened.
Now, did they put out a statement? I don't
They
want to say
did. They
they
put out a
did.
statement
Okay.
saying to have severed ties with Target at the time because they had a multi-year contract would have caused, I guess, a lot of blowback as well. So I'm assuming the decision was the blowback from that would be greater and mean more than the blowback from
From
Black
black
women.
women.
Problematic for me. Essence.
Crazy.
Because the essence of Essence was always Black women.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't I don't I don't know what to do with that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. The verdict is still out for me. I'm uncomfortable, but I said what needed to be said and I stand by it. That part. Do better, Essence. Do better. Mm. And when you think about it, magazines are going out of business left and right. But Black women have kept Essence afloat. That for me is the hardest part to understand and to comprehend that something that we've loved for so long and we've loved so hard could treat us this way.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that's probably save all year for this.
Thanks, Essence. We appreciate you. I guess we'll see you on the back nine. I don't know.
Not the back nine.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know where the conversation goes from here. I think it's important that we let them know. We let Essence know how we feel let down. We really do. At a
Yeah,
time when Black women are trying to show their importance, hence us all talking about the 92% and the lack of effectiveness that we had, even though we galvanized, right? What we did not need was another blow. It A lot of us are still recovering from the vote,
yeah.
the the election. We're still recovering from that because we thought surely with all of us coming together. And now this. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what you're gonna do, Essence, but you better get to getting.